Welcome back to a Total War Saga Troy. So, in our previous episode, we managed to complete one entire turn of the game. Impressively enough. So, we are on our way up towards Balbura, so we can colonize this place. And I might have other plans after that, but I think we're gonna... No, we're not. We could have stopped at the border there and recruited more troops, but when you colonize Ruin, lots of the units are used in the colonization attempt. It actually would have been nice just to have another hero to do the colonization, but I think heroes have a rather steep cost in terms of... Yeah, you have the upkeep, base upkeep of 300, but then additionally you get 18% total army upkeep for food and 0.5% from bronze. So the current army that we have right now would increase by 135 food. The actual upkeep would be 435. You know what? I actually think that is worth it, because there are 3 ruins that needs to be colonized here, and after that it would take a lot of turns to replenish those armies. We're going to have to dismiss this hero afterwards, but just find someone, because they have this motivation thing. Let's find someone that doesn't lose motivation entirely. Since they start with 2. I don't know what happens if they go to 0, but I imagine they'll leave you, or even rebel against you. +1 to motivation if this hero ends turn in an owned province with positive populace. Sidon respected, loot. Ends turn garrisoned, that seems okay. His companion defender, Lycomedes. Okay, let's recruit him. Hades work? Well now. Okay, and then we need to take a look at the building options. We have happiness of 3 with a change of 0. We should garrison that guy. That'll increase his motivation by 1. We could build some vineyards, which would also give us access to the spy agent, but the happiness is nice here, also known as public order in the Total War Warhammer games. Let's build a vineyard. We also want to have a temple of some sort, or an altar, but I'm not sure which one we're going to go for, either Apollo or Ares, but we'll get around to that. Yep, that looks good. I just love these turn times. Laying the foundations, we have a mission to construct any building here. Well, this one is going to complete in 1 turn, so that's okay. Okay. Serve you well. You now have a motivation of 3, excellent. Let's put you into march stance and send you up towards Siberia.
State your orders.
No, we didn't cross into his territory, good.
Staunch ally, implacable enemy.
Let's colonize here. That'll be 520 soldiers will settle here, and we have to pay this, but that's fine. Balbura, we have to actually build a farming village here. And that other put us out of any wood. So that was a quick turn. So 40 minutes for 1 turn, albeit with an introduction to the game, less than 5 minutes for 3 turns. Oh well. Mission successful. We get a little bit of food and stone. That's nice. And we get a new mission to upgrade any settlement building. Get more food and... no, more wood and stone. Yeah, let's upgrade the winemaker. Wait. Yeah, let's upgrade the vineyard to a winemaker. I completely forgot that these things have different names. Sarpedon, you can move back down towards Telmessos.
I keep my promises.
Excellent. And we need to move you out of the march stance, and the music is so soothing, as I mentioned in the first episode.
Make them pay.
500, 300, and 100, that's fine.
This place is ours now.
That's a major settlement. We would need more wood to actually upgrade it to an actual fortified town, and I'm guessing... no. Let's turn off the production here. And... guess we could recruit more units into this army. We have plenty of food. I want 2 light skirmishers and another Lycian axe warrior. Seems fine. And on to the next turn. And we've completed the muster the troops mission. Maintain 12 units, so we get a little bit of food and bronze.
Law of an ancient land.
Let's garrison him. I'm not sure if it's worth waiting for these. It's gonna take 4 turns until they replenish. We have 12, so if I want to have a full army, 15, 18, so it's going to take 3 turns for us to recruit a full army here. And by that time we should preferably have colonized all of these settlements. Let's build this into a fortified town and then move Lycomedes over towards Mobolla.
We will claim victory.
And I think we are going to go to war against these guys when we have enough troops for that.
Staunch ally. Implacable.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely going to need the training ground, so let's upgrade that. We do have the food for it, so... and with Balbora and Mobolla, we're going to have quite a bit extra food income as soon as we are able to upgrade those settlements. I don't think we have enough to build anything. Oh, we could have potentially built this, but all that. I kind of feel that it's... well, that 10% to administration efficiency for enacting royal decrees, that's rather tasty. We'd have to stop on this level, which would give us access to Kopesh fighters. We do have the trading post inside of Telmessos. This province is a bit weird to me. One of the settlements is kind of blocked off by these mountains, so you have to go through another province on either side here to get to it. I can't remember... well, actually yes, there is a few of those kinds of settlements in Total War Warhammer 2 as well. Heinrich Kemmler comes to mind with the Orkish settlement that is just outside of, or in the hills above Marienburg. Which is, that's kind of an annoying province to hold, actually. Especially when playing as Heinrich Kemmler. Anyways, enough about that. Let's take a look at the missions. We haven't gotten an epic mission yet, but we do have these 2. So let's just move on to the next turn. And we've done that one. Barter agreement expired, so we're no longer getting the... I think that was wood. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Doing Hades' work.
Actually, no, doing the very opposite of Hades' work. Let's colonize Mobola as well.
We've increased our territory.
And we've secured the province of Lycia through our courageous actions of sending this guy running around up in these uncolonized settlements. The Koreans, I seem to remember that those are our friends. Yeah, they do like us. Can we?
expect a profitable meeting.
No, we cannot. They don't have any kind of alliances with us. You
Gets through.
lead by example. Well, that's not half bad. Yeah, I'll go with lead by example. And then let's disband him. And I'm hoping that we can re-recruit him. Yes, we can. Even with his previous motivation. Excellent.
Sarpedon of Lycia.
We have to remember to upgrade this to a farming village. And I'm waiting. I mean, to those of you who are familiar with the Total War games, there is the option of issuing a commandment here. And I thought that I would wait doing that because I probably should get a mission to do so in the next turn. Then again, we're going to get this province as well. But no.
Of
Okay.
heritage.
Would have preferred getting more chariots. Let's get 2 Lycian axe warriors. That's about what we can get this turn. We're out of food. And next turn. So Pariah wants a non-aggression pact, and they will give us some wood for it, but I don't want to have a non-aggression pact with the Pariah. Quite to the contrary, actually. But don't tell them. The missions we got this turn is to have a full army, 20 units. That includes the hero. And maintain control of 2 provinces. And maintain control of 2 provinces. What? Okay. That's slightly interesting. It's the same mission, but slightly different rewards. I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
Promises.
Now this army here, we want to have 2 Anatolian... No. Do we have? I don't think we have.
Immediately.
Can we beg some food from someone? Talawa? No. Anthedia? We have military access. No, they're military allies. That means that if we declare war on these guys, it'll make us untrustworthy. Pariah, Triopian. I suppose I could try to let's see. Let's sort them by attitude. And Paris of Troy is pretty yes, a nice amount of food. Not sure what it... Ah! This resource is currently abundant. And when something is green, it is valued more. Well, that suits me very nicely, actually. Dardania.
The words of Lycia's king are always welcome.
Well, that's good. Can I have 500 food from you if you get, say, 5 gold from me? No, that's obviously not enough. 10. 15. 20. That seems like a good deal to me, because I'm not going to use the gold forthwith.
I swear.
Thank you. And that means we can recruit another one of the Eastern Spearmen. And we can also recruit another Lycian Winged Chariots unit, but I'm not sure if I want to do that, actually. what I would want is to be able to build that archer building. Can we do that? Yes, we can. And that will enable us to be recruit slingers. Preferably, I would have preferred to have hunters before we go to war, but these guys, I don't think these guys are that strong, actually. Let's see what their strength rating is. Talawa, they are strength ranking 12. They're no longer at war, so that's good. But, or actually that's not good, because it would have been very good if they were at war with Pariah. But apparently those guys have settled their differences. Which means we need to have this army more impressive. We should have access to heavy axe warriors too, though.
Honor first.
Yeah, they require food. So, let's enable production here. And let's also build a vineyard. Or vineyard? No, it is a vineyard. And just to keep happiness and control. We're getting a little bit of food from here. But until we build one of these food buildings, it's not going to be thrilling. These buildings are kind of interesting. You get a huge income, but a very bad penalty to growth to the province. But they are cheap. I guess they are kind of like an emergency building. Or if you have a massive amount of growth or something. You can get the same in this stone province here. You have this stonemason's lodge. It actually does apply to all of the resource providing settlements. So, anyways, next turn. So you want me to give you stone? I don't really particularly need stone, but I want something back. How do I add something? That's a bit disappointing that you have to do it like that. So you wanted 157 stone. Let's give you 150. How much food would you give me for that? Well, sure, I'm very happy with that. And we've issued a royal decree. Our first. Good thing we did that trade, because now we get our first epic mission, which is to send 600 food to Troy. I'm wondering if we should postpone that until we're done with the war. Ah, yeah, we get 100 more wood per turn. Upgrade any settlement building to its maximum level, which gives us an elite unit. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, though. Probably should. Okay, that was something that I mentioned in the previous episode that I would go into when it was relevant. Influence. As you can see, this building provides 60 food per turn, and then it has a high influence bonus of plus 80 food per turn. I am not entirely sure if that high influence bonus is in addition to the production of the building, or if it is a modified production value. I mean, it wouldn't be very difficult to discover whether it is or not, because I believe that we can see... guess I would have to pay attention to this. The question is whether or not... that province is a bit undefendable currently. So methinks we shall go with arable land here. We have very high influence here as well. There is some minor Ionian influence here, but we're not concerned with that. So, okay, let's build an arable land here. And we want to have...
I will gladly.
Yeah, I think we want 4 units of heavy axe warriors here. And I'm not sure whether to keep or disband these Anatolian youths. Let's see, heavy axe warriors. They have a minor missile weapon thing. Very little ammunition. So how are these compared to the Easterns? The Eastern Spearmen, that's a line, hold the line unit. I would say that the heavy axe warriors is better in most regards, except for the fact... Oh, they actually do have a shield, never mind them. The heavy axe warriors, of course, is a little bit more expensive and does require bronze, but yeah, I would say that the heavy axe warriors is a better unit in all regards. Let's disband these 2 units of Anatolian youths. And yes, you can select more units than one by holding down control or just shift clicking like that. That was just me being lazy because I didn't want to put my hand to the keyboard. Royal decrees. Let's go with royal granaries because army upkeep.
Steadfast.
And that should be it for this turn. Yep. They want military access. No, I don't want to have any kind of agreement with you guys. Trachomachos. I don't want an agreement with you either. I don't want to become closer to you.
Honor and duty.
Okay, so we have these skirmishers. Their range is rather crappy, and their ammunition is bad. Now let's get one more unit of that. Yeah, I do plan on recruiting those, but first I want to compare them with the skirmishers. Skirmishers have a little bit less speed, a lot less ammunition range, and slightly less missile damage. Can these guys skirmish? No, they cannot. Well, I'm planning on having these behind the front lines anyways, so... Yeah, I think this is going to be a rather nice army. Now, next turn. So we have 19 production here. Can we... What do I need to upgrade this? I need 130 bronze. Oh, well, okay, next turn. That's rather substantial, just for military access. Rhodes wants a peace treaty with us, and they're actually giving us bronze. That lasts for 10 turns, so let's accept that. Or rather, let's counter-offer. Okay, I don't like it when the AI does that. Because... Okay, you have plenty of food. But you don't want to give us much. You don't want to give us much at all. You don't want to give us any. That doesn't make sense. Do you value 1 gold that much? Okay, well, I'm more than happy to provide you with 5 gold for that. Okay, so we have a peace treaty with them for 10 turns. I'm not going to attack them in 10 turns anyway, so... We've completed the maximum strength mission, so it gives us more food, bronze and gold. And now we need to produce an altar. Or build an altar, I guess. We can do that up here, but first and foremost we need to upgrade this to a walled city, which is expensive, but I want that primarily. Okay, now let's see what the relative strength is. They are strength rank 18 and we are strength rank 4. -1? Not sure why. These guys are unreliable, and they are Trojan renegades that believe that Hades himself is embodied in other Trojans. Okay, well... That's a very bizarre... It wasn't them we're going to declare war on, it's the Tlawa. Anyways, they have harpies in that region, and that's going to be a minor issue.
Ever faithful.
Because people don't like harpies.
Implacable enemy.
Strangely enough, it makes them worried. Do they have any walls here? No. Let's just save this and attack. So the map... We have to... this map is brilliant. I would have enjoyed having archers, though. Dry weather is perfect. Okay, so there is one entrance to the city here, one entrance here, and one entrance over there. We're not going to be bothered with this entrance. So. Put these in a control group and place them over here. And the light skirmishers... I think we want to place them kind of like this. And we have the slingers. Place them kind of in like that as well. Then we have the heavy axe warriors. Let's take all those 4 and put them here. And Sarpedon... Put him there. The eastern spears, we can put them here to let the chariots be able to drive past them. And then we have these 4 units of Lycian axe warriors, which we can put behind our heavy axes. And I think that should be about it. Let's start the battle. Okay, so now, first of all, what we want to do is move these guys down here. And these guys, we want to move them over here. And the slingers, can put them here. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. That is not very regular. Chariots down there. These are regular axe warriors. You can send Sarpedon in to attack them, actually. Together with these 2. Chariots have started to harass these units, that's good. They have some slingers in here and some skirmishers.
Your hero
And
is under
some
attack.
slingers up there. Let's use the Dread of Ares. And of course, what I'm doing here is cheesing the AI a little bit, because he's not going to come out of the city, so we can just harass him with missiles from here.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Okay. Let's withdraw these guys up here, and Sarpedon, you can also come up here. We don't need to chase these guys. You can hold down space, by the way, to hide the trees. Don't waste your ammo on those. Skirmishers. Slingers as well, actually. Also toggle the guard mode on. And this would have been so much more efficient with archers. Can speed things up a little bit. Okay, they are running, so let's change to these. We are using a lot of the ammunition, but that's what the ammunition is for. I don't know if the balance of power is being affected by ammunition on units in this game. That's definitely a thing in Total War Warhammer. You can see the AI is sending units to the front and lets us do this. There's no reason not to abuse that mechanism. When the game provides it, who am I to argue? And we shattered that unit. Let's see if we can shatter this one as well. Yep. And these guys. Yep. Now these guys. You're out of ammunition. Let's move you back. They are running. They're sending the hero. Well, I don't want to attack the hero. That's kind of a waste of ammunition, I think. They are shooting back at us, but this one is almost out of ammunition as well. This one is out of ammunition too. I don't want you to just stand there and take the shots. You're out of ammunition. You're out of ammunition, so we have this guy left. These are also out of ammunition. Well, I think that's our cue to see. We have one. No, they're all used up their ammunition. Let's move these guys down here. They are running. Time to attack. Move these guys towards here. No. Can we do that? Okay, so we are breaking him, good. And he's running. Let's go get those slingers. Can let these take care of this guy. He might have more speed than us though. Now we're going to be harassed by those slingers. Yep, let's move back. And these guys can move in. Let's do this on him. Speed down so I can pay attention to what's going on here. Let's move these in as well. No reason to not just go in here. And let's get the spearmen as well. You can do that. Gives him some self-healing, more armor and melee attack, and he's now unbreakable and can freeze stamina for 60 seconds. Just waiting for these to come in. Actually, we should stay away from those. There's no reason not to harass these with the chariots. He just used his Aristeia. Good, now move back. We don't want to get bogged up in actual melee. Can we... And go back in. Don't like that he managed to get off his Aristeia. And go back again. All of these slingers are annoying me.
Sarpedon. Spears. Up to glory.
Okay, we've broken them. Haven't shattered, but we at least have broken them. I don't think these slingers are going to put up much of a fight. Okay, that was interesting. Drive into there behind. Good, now take out those slingers. This isn't going to be a perfect victory, but I think I'm going to be content with it.
You will soon hold the enemy's victory point.
Indeed. Can we get the chariots out again?
I'll show my mettle. Charioteers!
Come on. Get out of there.
Chariots, move out! Guards, go whither! Forward!
Come on.
Leave none alive!
This unit is badly damaged.
Never relent!
But we got the army losses bonus. There we go. There's no need to chase them down because they are going to be eradicated. Close victory. I'm happy with that. Lost 331 and killed 1,440. $500 experience, nearly 2,000 food, 92 bronze and 5 gold. And Amphimahos is dead, with his entire army together with him. So that basically should have crippled that faction. We're just going to do an occupy here. Or are we? I don't really mind if they do revolt a little bit, because that gives us something to farm for experience, and 29% casualty replenishment is actually very tempting. Yeah, let's do loot and occupy.
The benefits of experience.
Indeed. So we have 2 provinces, which gives us a plentiful amount of food.
Sarpedon of Lycia.
This one is completed. And we need to maintain control. Okay, so it's not completely different. Minus 24 on happiness. We don't really mind. The rebellion, however, will be in Siberia, which might pose a small problem. Let's repair that and demolish that.
Sarpedon of Lycia.
And the army is actually fully replenished. That's... I'm not going to complain about that. But we need to turn on production, because that's too much of a negative for the moment, especially when the revolt will be up here. We are upgrading that one. We lack the wood to upgrade that one. We're going to get a wood province in Velos. And then we have Arena and Mira, which I also intend to conquer from Pariah. However, I think that we have reached the end of this episode, so yeah. Let's do the end turn sequence first and foremost. They want a non-aggression pact. I don't want that. They want military access. Nope. And there we got that one as well. And that one. Yeah, good. Now we get the Royal Commandment objective. Good timing on that one. And Lycomedes is ready for duty. We can't afford to recruit him currently though. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will be seeing you in the next episode.